Nathaniel White, Chris Burke, Scott Hill, Scott Marr, Samuel Dalsando, Cooper DeBono, Finn Aiken, Brendan Wick, Michael Stone, Matthew Flynn. Chris Burke, Michael Stone, Nathaniel White, Matthew Flynn, Cooper DeBono, Scott Hill, Finn Aiken, Scott Marr, Samuel Dalsando, Brendan Wick. First, second, first.
Nathaniel White starting strong there with a 38.6, followed by Chris Burke in second.
6, 7, 7, 6, 7. Third, second, fifth. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Scott Marr, Nathaniel White, and Chris Burke. Fourth. Fifth, 8, 9, 7, 6, 8. Three minutes left. Second, first, third.
So with 3 minutes to go, we've got Nathaniel White in P1,
Second,
Scott Hill in P2, and Chris Burke in P3 so far.
third, first, fourth, seventh. After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Nathaniel White, Michael Stone, and Scott Hill. 8, 5, 9, 6, 6, 10. Second, first,
Minute and a half still in it. Nathaniel White still on top.
third,
Very closely by Michael Stone and Scott Hill.
7, 8, 6, 5, 9, 5, 9. 1 minute left. Second, first, more than 5 seconds left. 6, 34 minutes left. 30 seconds. The top drivers are Nathaniel White, Michael Stone, and Scott Hill.
Caution in the doubles.
8, 10, seconds, 9, 15 seconds left. 8,
Pink eye, you got the
Five.
leader coming up behind
4,
you.
3, 2, 1, 4. Fifth. 8th Matthew Play done.
Pink card.
First Michael Stone done. 6th Scott Marr done. 7th Finn Nathan done. 2nd Nathaniel White done. 3rd Scott Hill done. 9th Brendan Wade done. 4th Chris Burke done.
Finishing up that one, we got Michael Stone in P1, Nathaniel White in P2, and Scott Hill in third. Mod up next.
Yeah, she was cooked.
All drivers are finished. 5th Samuel Dal Santo done.
No, it's I just spoke to Seba. Oh, she's cooked yet. Is it?
The race is completed.
Seba, again.
Up next, race number 5. Campbelltown Hobbies 110 2WD Mod. Heat 1 of 1.
Yeah. That's not, I don't think it's the servos, mate. No, there's something else, man. No, I think the motor's cooked. I didn't make that fucking easy for myself.
Had a bit of traffic too. Traffic too.
How'd you go, buddy? Going over there to pasture. Is that one someone's?
Ari Bakla, Ben Crippen, Peter Sickle, Stuart McMahon, Blair Wallace, Brendan Tucker. Ari Bakla, Peter Sickle, Ben Crippen, Stuart McMahon, Blair Wallace, Brendan Tucker. First. Third.
After our first lap, we got Peter Seckles with 36 for that. Ari with a 36.4 and Ben Crippen with 38.3.
Second. First. Third. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Peter Sickle, Ari Bakla, and Ben Crippen. Fourth. Sixth. Second. Second. 3 minutes left. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. First. Second. Third. After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Ari Bakla, Peter Sickle, and Ben Crippen. Fifth. First. Second. Sixth. Fifth. Third.
Minute 30 left to go, and Ari Bakla in first, followed by Peter Seckle and Ben Crippen.
First. Fourth. Second. Fifth. Sixth. Third. 1 minute left. Five seconds left. First. Top drivers are Arne Bachma, Peter Seckel, and Ben Cribbin. Second. Fourth. Third. Fifth. 15 seconds left. 6. 5. 4. Reverse. 3. 2. 1. Second Peter Seckel done. Fourth Blair Wallace done. Third Ben Cribbin done. Fifth Brendan Tucker done. Sixth Stuart McMahon done. All drivers are finished. First Ari Bachla done.
Unlucky last lap there for Ari, but he still held on in first there, followed by Peter Seckel and Ben Cribbin.
Oh, which cars are these going?
Don't you dare wake my hand.
The race is completed.
I don't know, that's why I just turned around up there. Oh, right, okay, yeah.
That's Ben Cribbin and
Yeah, no.
Alrighty, drivers, we'll break for just a sec while we set up the mains, and then we'll jump straight back into it, starting with the stadium truck.
Up next, race number 1. Plate bearings 110 2WD Stadium Truck. A1 main.
it was literally right, whoosh. I was like, was that not even a lap?
No, I hadn't even started. That was the cool one. That's what
I think it went. Realised it wasn't there, so he stopped.
Yeah, but when you do that, you better just keep it going. It doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter when your name's called. No, but it doesn't matter. Once you go, you just go. Because it just, when you cross the line, it just takes you, yeah. So he actually did himself a big fucking mission by stopping. Yeah, and me. It was just, he was right in the fucking line for the post.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, he couldn't hit him again if he tried.
No.
They were there to stop the crash and just fucking off up the pit lane after the race.
Just need a couple of volunteer marshals, please.
Mark Warner.
Thank you everybody for joining us for the RPM Hobbies Off-Road New South Wales State Titles, 10th scale of course. Just about to kick off with the stadium truck, sponsored by Plague Bearings.
Brendan Wade. Scott Hill. Corey Colcott. Simon Shaw. Stuart McMahon. Matthew Flay. Andrew Carroll. Daryl Thorncraft.
Hey, we need 2 more marshals.
We get 2 more volunteer marshals, please. And we're off. Yeah, let's restart that, guys. Sorry. And we're off for real this time. Caution. Oh. Coming around to the back doubles now. We got Matthew Flay, Scott Hill in first and second, close on each other there. Stuart McMahon in third and Corey Colcott in fourth. Simon in fifth, Andrew in sixth.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Scotty right on the back of Matthew there. Unlucky tumble there for Scott.
First,
Oh, Matthew Crawford for his second lap with a 40.42.
third. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Matthew Flay, Scott Hill, and Stuart McMahon. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th,
Scotty's closed right back up on the end of Matthew again.
8th, 9th, 3 minutes left. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh,
Really close battle there between Matt and Scott. Giving each other plenty of room. You love to see it. Did you see the whip there?
first, ninth, second,
After that tumble there, we've got Scotty in first, Matt in second, Stuart McMahon in third. Fourth, we've got Simon Shaw. Fifth with Andrew. Sixth with Brendan Wade.
7 minutes left. The top drivers are Scott Hill, Matthew Flay, and Stuart McMahon. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh,
Alrighty, Chris, you got the leaders behind you there.
second,
Scott with a commanding victory at the moment and a commentator's curse. Sorry, mate. He is charging behind Scott.
fourth, fifth, ninth, sixth. 1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Our leaders are crossing the line with Scott still in first and Matt in P2.
Second,
0.9 seconds between the two of them.
45 seconds left. 7, 30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers are Scott Hill, Matthew Flay, and Stuart McMahon. 4, 5, 15 seconds left. 6. First,
Gap is even tighter there now.
8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seventh, Chris Muppet done. Third, Stuart McMahon done. Fourth, Simon Shaw done.
Couple of corners left, just the doubles to go now, and Scotty's still in first. And takes the
First,
win.
Scott Hill done. Second, Matthew Flay done.
Well done, Scott Hill for the P1, Matthew Flay P2, Stuart McMahon P3 is your podium.
8th Daryl Thorncraft done.
Thank you, volunteer marshals, as well, and our mod driver marshals. Love your work.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 2. RPM Hobbies 110 2WD Vintage. A1 main.
How'd you go, Stu?
Next up, we've got the two-wheel drive vintage class sponsored by RPM Hobbies. We've got the man himself, Russell, on P1. Followed by Brendan Wade in P2 and Brendan George in P3.
Number 8's probably a better spot for you to be in. Got my ass over there, but it's up to you. If you want to stay with it, it's up to you if you want to stay with number.
Drivers, if I could please ask for a marshal on turn 4. Or marshal point 4, my apologies.
Brendan Wade. Mark Warren. Brendan George. Brad Denny. Russell Mellis.
Cheers, brother.
Hold on to your hats, folks. We got 5 RC10s ready to rip it up. And we're off. Looking pretty much in starting order so far. Everyone making through the moguls safely. Commanding lead here so far. As Russ makes his way through the doubles, he'll cross the line, setting
First.
a 39-1.
Third.
Followed by Brendan Wade and Brendan George. got a 2-second gap between Brendan and Russell. Unfortunate tumble there for Russell. Oh no, is he broken?
First. Second.
Unfortunate
1 minute,
retirement
30
there for
seconds.
Russell,
The
which
top
puts
drivers
Brendan
were
Wade
Brendan
up to
Wade,
second.
Brendan George, and Russell Knox. Third. Fourth.
So Brendan Wade up to first, Brendan George in second, Mark Warren up to third, and Brad Denning in fourth. Fastest time so far was set by Brendan Wade of 43.7.
Three minutes left. First. Second. Third.
Tumble there for Brendan.
Fourth.
Just at the halfway mark now. Oh no, we've got both of them taken out of the back there. And you can't park there.
After 3 laps, the top drivers were Brendan Wade, Brendan George, and Brad Denning. First.
So we got Brendan George, Brendan Wade, and Brad Denning.
Fourth.
1 minute 45 to go. Can anyone make a full lap before losing the lead? That cursed position. Easily the best looking class out there with some lovely painted bodies. They sure don't make them like they used to.
First.
Brendan George crossing the line there.
Second.
The 45-2. Brendan Wade behind him with a 43-3.
Third. Fourth.
3.5 seconds between them.
1 minute left.
And 1 minute left.
Forty-five seconds left.
Brendan George makes his way across the line for what is likely the last lap.
30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers are Brendan George, Brendan Wade, and Brad Denning.
The
Second.
gap between P1 and 2 is just about a second. It's a bit longer now.
15 seconds left.
Brad Denning trying to send it over the top there.
5, 4, 3, 2,
And he makes it
1.
stick. And give it up for Brendan George winning our vintage. Round 1.
First, Brendan George done. Second, Brendan Wade done.
Followed by Brendan Wade and... I don't want to speak too soon.
Third, Brad Denning done.
Brad Denning. Good job, buddy.
Fourth, Mark Warren done.
And Mark bringing up P4. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals, especially your volunteers.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 3. Smokem RC 110 2 WD stock. V1 main.
Yeah, ready guys, we've got the Smokem RC 110 two-wheel drive stock B-main. About twice as many drivers here as we did in vintage. So once again, I would really appreciate some marshals. Alrighty guys, I'd love another 6 marshals please. Would be amazing. Paging the Hoff, if you aren't busy, could you please come out and marshal please, good sir? Thank you, thank you. One more, we can get this going.
Marshall. Just a couple more, please. Anybody? Number one, yeah?
James White. Stephen Thorncraft. Daryl Thorncraft. Andrew Kara. Callan Rockall. Rob Meeple. Jason Penn. Brendan Wade. Damian Axnolin.
And we're off. Brendan Wade, Jason Head, and James White all hitting into the first corner there. Kerfuffle in the jump there. Everyone making their way through the first set of moguls there, unscathed mostly. Coming up through the doubles for the first time. Caution in the last corner. Yep. And we got Jason Head in first with a 41.4. 4 seconds behind him, we've got Callan Rockall and Brendan Wade. Caution in the doubles. Callan Rockall moved up to first with a 42.3. James White right behind him.
Second, third, fourth, fifth,
Callan saving a spin out there.
7, 8.
Just got a leader coming up behind you. Yellow car at the back. Thank you.
3 minutes left.
And Callan goes around to start a new lap. 42.3 that time.
Second,
James White right behind him.
third,
4 seconds between them.
fourth. Fifth. Sixth. 7, 8.
Callan out with a commanding lead at the moment. I feel like now's a good time to tell he's one of our superstar junior drivers. Tearing it up out there.
First. Second. After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Callan Rockall, James
6
White,
point-
Brendan Wade.
6.7 seconds now between first and second.
Fifth. Sixth.
1 minute, 40 seconds to go.
Seven, 8, 9, first,
Callan coming around again there. 44-2 that time.
second, third,
P2, we got James White, followed by Brendan Wade. Damien Opsalon from last place up to 6th. What a drive.
1 minute left. 6, 45 seconds left. 7, first, 9,
Callan coming around to start his
8,
last lap by the looks of it.
second,
A good 7.3 seconds ahead
7
of
seconds left, 2 seconds.
James White.
Top drivers are Callan Rockhall, James White, and Brendan Wade. 4, 15 seconds left. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes our leader.
First, Callan Rockhall.
Callan Rockall taking out the first B main.
7th, Andrew Carrick done. 2nd, Brendan Wade done. 3rd, James
Followed
White
by
done.
Brendan Wade and James
8th,
White.
Thorncraft done. 9th, Daryl Thorncraft done. 4th, Jason had done.
Thank you, volunteer marshals. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
5th, Rob Nicole done. All drivers are finished. 6th, Damien Absalon done. The race is completed. Up next, race number 4. Smokem RC 110 2WD stock. A1 main.
Next up, we've got our Smokem RC 110 two-wheel drive stock A1 main. Mr. Chris Burke on P1, Michael Stone on P2, and Matthew Flay P3. Let's see what the race brings. I'll pass you over to the real commentators.
Alright guys, track's open. The marshal on 2 to visit Ben. Any bombs hit? Might need one more marshal.
Out in the middle. Get some good race camera. Alright, everyone out on their warm-up lap. Last car out of the pit lane.
Samuel Dalsando.
Alright guys, caution front straight. Cars are gridding up. So the order is Chris Burke 1, Michael Stone 2, Matthew Flay 3, Nathaniel White 4, Scott Hill 5, Will Aiken 6, Finn Aiken 7, Cooper DeBono 8, Sam Dalsanto 9, and Scott Maher in 10. Good to see so many juniors in our Stock A final.
Will Aiken.
one more car to get into position. Looks like everyone's grid up, ready to go. Ready to go. Smoke 'em RC, two-wheel drive stock, A-main number 1. Drivers ready. Listen for the tones. Two-wheel drive stock, A-main underway. Oh, crash on the front straight. Need Marshall on the front straight. Car upside down. So Chris Burke, Michael Stone getting a nice clean start. So Matthew Flay, Scott Hill, Will Aiken up a couple of spots early. Michael Stone putting pressure on Chris Burke early. Into the back jump section. Chris goes wide, gets stuck on the pipe. Just manages to get off, does a donut. Going to cost him massive. Michael Stone now out front, probably 1 second lead over Matthew Flay. Scott Hill up a couple of spots early. P5 looking P3 at the moment. Goes a little wide there. Oh, Nathaniel White makes a move on Will Aiken. Marshall just on the AstroTurf. Oh, that's Matthew Flay going for a roll. So Michael Stone out front, 3 second lead on the opening lap. Scott Hill P2 from 5th to 5th to 2nd place rather. Looking good out there. Nathaniel White recovering after an early mistake, getting stuck in a little bit of traffic. He's now hunting down Scott Hill. Will Aiken in 4th place. Looks like that is Matthew Flay in P5. So Michael Stone, our leader, on the right side of the track, under the tree, onto the front straight. It's a 38.5 that time by. His gap over Scott Hill is 3 seconds still. Oh, Michael gets a little bit wrong going down the hill. That's going to cost him just a little bit. No, Michael still got a comfortable lead over Scott at the moment.
Top drivers are Michael Stone, Scott Hill, Nathaniel White. 8, 9, 10.
Alright, Michael, Scott, and Nathaniel, our top 3 at the moment. Will Aiken holding down P4 from 6th on the grid. And Michael Stone looking comfortable out there. Scott Hill having good run now. Looks like he's starting to gain just a little bit on Michael Stone. He took just under a second out that time by. Oh, Scott gets it wrong on the AstroTurf. Going to take his time getting going. No, Michael still out front. All the comfort in the world at the moment. Scott Hill goes for a roll in the little triple. Michael Stone's lead going to grow massively. We've got a battle now, Nathaniel and Scott Hill. So Nathaniel into the little back jump section. Scotty right behind him. Both drivers play it safe, dropping short, rolling up to the top of that hill. Oh, Michael Stone, our leader's gone over. He's got a nice big gap. He's gone down onto the front straight now. Nathaniel heading through the right side of the track onto the front straight. Oh, Michael Stone with a slow lap. About a 4 second lead for him still. Nathaniel White pushing hard, trying to make up. Michael Stone, our leader, through the double single, onto the back straight. Nathaniel White nice and clean through that section as well. We've got 2 minutes to go, drivers, 2 minutes to go. That's Michael, Nathaniel, Scott, and Chris Burke, our TQ man down in P4. Had a bit of a rough opening lap. So Stoney over the double, onto the right side of the track, under the tree, onto the front straight, nice and clean. That time, 38.9. What does Nathaniel respond with? 38.5, takes out 0.4 of a second. We've got a minute and a half left to go, so only a few more laps. Looking to go 8 laps, they've just completed 5. Nathaniel starting the game on Michael Stone. Oh, gets a little bit sideways there, not going to lose too much time. Through the back jump. Nice and clean, right on the apex. He's going as close as he can to all those wide apexes, trying not to roll the car. Michael Stone keeping it smooth out front. Nathaniel now pushing, trying to make up whatever he can. We've got 1 minute and 5 seconds to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. So Michael 39.2, 38.3 for Nathaniel that time. Pulls nearly a second out of Michael Stone's lead. Michael just needs to keep it rubber side down. Heading through the chicane onto the back section. Nathaniel pushing hard, trying to close that gap down to get to 45 seconds to go. Nathaniel wheels on the curb, single, double, sends it big over the second double. Cutting as close as he dares to those pipes. Both onto the right side of the track. Nathaniel cutting it close to that curb. Not going to hurt him. 20 seconds left to go. They're starting their final lap. 38.7, 39.3. Michael Stone extends his lead.
15 seconds left.
If we had 15 seconds to go. Nathaniel coming through, little double single. Nice and clean, avoids that traffic that had spun.
5, 4,
His time expires.
1.
Stoney coming through the front section now. He's got some traffic behind him. Please give him room. Michael just taking it easy. Nathaniel still pushing, trying to make up whatever he can. 2 more corners to go for Michael Stone. He goes single, plays it safe. Comes across the line, take A main number 1, Michael Stone. Nathaniel White 2. Where is Scott Hill? Scott Hill currently P3, coming across the loop now. Our pole man, Chris Burke. Oh, makes a little mistake. Still going to hold on to P4 though. Will Aiken looking to go P5. And Matthew Flay rounding out our top 6.
All drivers are finished. Matthew Flay done. The race is completed.
Sorry.
Up next,
didn't
race
know
number
that.
5.
Okay, to be
Campbelltown Hobbies 110 2WD Mod. A1 main.
No, I think it was something on my half, bro. When I
All right, up next we've got our Campbelltown Hobbies 2-wheel mod A1 main. This is the big guys. An exciting field here. A couple of our drivers that recently competed in the 10 scale off-road worlds. Ari Barker, Peter Segold, Ben Cribben, Blair Wallace, Stu McMahon, Brent Tucker. We're just getting our marshals in position. Okay, track is open. All right, the guys coming out for their formation lap.
Sean, we'll take my cars off.
Okay, the grid order for this one will be Ari off 1, Peter off 2, Ben off 3, Blair off 4, Stu off 5, and Brendan off 6.
Ben Cribben.
Okay, main straight is closed. Cars are gridding up.
Ari Butler. Stuart McMahon. Blair Wallace. Peter Segel.
Okay, everyone's checked off. Let's get this grid locked in. We'll get this Campbelltown Hobbies 2-wheel mod A1 underway. Okay, grid's locked in. Okay, drivers ready, marshals ready. Watch your cars. Okay, off and racing. Campbelltown Hobbies 2-wheel mod A1 main. Ari leading them out nice and smooth. Snake as they come around. So Ari ahead of Pete, ahead of Cribben. They've opened up a bit of a gap here, the top 3. Expecting these guys to put in some awesome lap times. We've seen some really fast times from these 3 throughout the day. Coming through the back half of the section now. Ari still in front of Peter. Okay, across the line the first time round. Ari 34.2, Sekold 34.9, Ben 36.2. So Pete managing to hang on the back of Ari here. Little mistake by Pete, just allows Ari to ease out that gap a bit. Pete now back in the clutches of Ben. Ben and Pete having a good battle here through the infield section. Ben up the inside. Beautiful clean move there as they come through the jumps. Peter goes long in front a second. Oh, Pete, you're going to have to wait for that one. Thank you. Okay. Good driving by both guys there. Pete just hung up on the pipe there. That allows Ben a bit of a gap. Meanwhile, Ari charged out to a big gap here. He's probably got a 5-second gap out in front now. Cribben 2, Seckold 3. And we've got Brendan Tucker up into 4. Blair crossing for 5. And Stu doing a wheelie down the main straight. I hope we got that one on the media. That was fantastic. So Ari just coming to the end of this lap. He looks really locked in at the moment. Lays down another 36, the 36.7 that time around. Ben holding out second spot. Ben's time that round a 38.1. And Seckold in third, a 39 flat. Okay, halfway through this race, Ari with a commanding lead at the moment, coming around to finishing another lap. Another 36, 36.3 that time around. Ben just coming to the end of his race. His lap. 38 that time around for Ben. Seckold 39.4. So the top three with a bit of space between them at the moment. And then 4, 5 and 6 coming around to finish their lap at the moment. Brendan in 4th spot. Blair in 5 and Stu crossing for 6. So 2 minutes to go in this one. So all the cars pretty spread out at the moment. Ari just coming through a bit of lap traffic. So the white and blue car is the leader. Just passed a couple of cars. He's got Brendan Tucker up the road. Brendan's just gone for a bit of a roll. That's an easy way for Ari to get past. So Ari just coming to the end of his lap around for another time. Okay, Ari that time around. 35.6 that time around. So good hot lap there. Just over a minute to go now. So Ari still out front. Ben in 2, Seckold 3. So the gap's closed a little bit between Ben and Pete. Pete's made up a bit of time on that lap. So Pete pushing hard at the moment. Oh, he sends it through the mogul section and ends up on his lid. That's going to allow a little bit of space more for Ben. Okay, 45 seconds to go in this one. Ari still out front. Okay, Ari just coming through the infield now. Cribben still in 2 and Seckold a couple of seconds behind. So Seckold, I'd imagine, will be pushing hard to try and make up that gap to Ben.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, Pete pushing it really hard. Tries the moguls again and ends up on his lid.
5, 4.
Okay, time ticking down now.
1.
So Ben ends up on his lid.
Blair
I'm
Walsh done.
looking at the wrong car, sorry Ben.
Stuart McMahon done. Medford done.
All right, Ari has a victory lap here, bringing it round the whole track to himself.
Peter Seckold done.
So Ari finishes with a 9-lapper. Ben in 2, Seckold in 3. So Ari crossing the line to take A1 in the Campbelltown Hobbies 2-wheel mod. Well done, Ari.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 6. Plate bearings 110 to WD Stadium truck. A2 main.
That one's right on the money. How much is right on the money? 1503. 2-1.
Alrighty, your commentator from Wish is back. Gearing up for Stadium Truck, sponsored by Plague Bearings. A2 main.
Simon Shaw.
Leave the circuit. Hey.
Screwdriver so I can take the body off here.
Oh, threw a couple holes in it. No, you didn't do that.
I didn't put body control anyway. Thank you.
And he forgot his body clips. There's too many 1230s. I don't know like 1230s. Lose his top. Yeah.
That's alright, I'd have my truck here when I do two-wheel drive, but the battery's not charged in time.
Yeah, no point for me what to do.
While our Stadium Truck drivers get ready, can we please get some marshals out? Appreciate your work, each and every one of you.
Very, very close. Because no one would look. The old man's down in Adelaide stewarding today. So he's doing the go-karts. He did the state titles in Dubbo last weekend steward. Yeah, so they rang up and Adelaide this weekend steward for the go-karts. I wanted to go to Coffs Harbour. I've been there a few times. I don't reckon he would have rang me up in yet. So I reckon it was yeah, Bateman's Bay, yeah. Yeah. I do like going to these events for travel and stuff. It's nice to get to see other clubs and how they do it. You really can't hurry. It makes it very difficult for club members to race. Yeah. I even think tomorrow, obviously, we're going to ride along and go over. Yeah, but it'll be full on though. No, tomorrow should be quieter. The less people, I'm thinking I'll make up the numbers.
This round of the two-wheel drive Stadium Truck is sponsored by Plague Bearings. So our drivers make their way through a warm-up lap. We've got Scott Hill on P1, Matthew Flay starting P2, Mark Warren starting P3, and then we've got Brendan Wade on P4, Corey Colquitt on P5, Andrew Carrick on P6, and Stuart McMahon P7, Chris Muffett P8, Simon P9, and Daryl Thorncraft on P10.
Matthew Flake. Corey Colcott. Stuart McMahon. Scott Hill. Andrew Carrick. Chris Muffett. Daryl Thorncraft.
Just waiting for Mark to grid
Mark
up
Warner.
and we'll get this going. Alrighty, drummers. Let's get ready. On the tone.
How you doing? It's only gone up by
And we're off with a Play Bearings 110 two-wheel drive stadium truck. Bit of a kerfuffle there. I believe we've got Scott Hill charging out in first. Thank you, marshals. It's like some tricky conditions out there. Coming around to over the halfway mark for our first lap. Scott Hill making that look easy. We have Matthew behind him just having an issue there. So Scott Hill in P1 with a 38.1 so far. Followed by Andrew Kerrick and Matthew Flay. It's quite a bit of a lead in between them at the moment. 4.7 seconds between Scott Hill and Andrew. Going through the back section of the track. Watch how smooth he is through here. And Scotty goes through for his second lap. Followed closely by Matthew Flay. And Andrew Kerrick. Our top three so far. 3.5 minutes left to go. Anything could happen. Alrighty, 2 minutes through this race, and Scott's just come around again, lap 3. 39.9 for that one. 8.2 second lead ahead of Matthew Flay. And Andrew Kerrick bringing up third. Caution on the first jump there, guys. Clear. Caution on the doubles at the back. And doubles. Clear. Alrighty, Chris, you've got Scott behind you. That's the leader behind you. Thank you, mates. Got a car catching a lot of air there with the body reaching for the stars. Marshall on the Astro RPM sign. Thank you. Alrighty, drivers. 1 minute 40 to go. Scott Hill passing the line again. 41.8 that time. Caution in the doubles. Clear. Just about 1 minute left to go. Scott Hill still out front with a commanding lead. Matthew Flay coming in P2. Followed by Mike Warren now in P3.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds left. We've got a car waving to the crowd up here. Oh, it's stuck on the pipe, Marshall. Thank you.
30 seconds left.
And Scott Hill starting his last lap with 15 seconds left on the clock. Just enough time to put a victory lap on.
1.
As the time runs out. Got Scotty coming up behind you there, Mark.
Chris Mugga done. Henry Carrot done.
And there we go. Scott Hill showing us how it's done in the stadium truck for the A2 main.
Orange Paul Cott done. Matthew Flay done.
With Matt Flay catching up on P2 and Mark Warren bringing in P3. Thank you, drivers.
Stuart McMahon done.
Get the multimeter, the micrometers out.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 7. RPM Hobbies 110 2WD Vintage. A2 main.
A2 main of the RPM Hobbies 110 two-wheel drive vintage class. A stellar field of RC10s out there. Let's see who can hold on to the top spot this time around. Or finish. Just need a marshal on 4. And next to the RPM Hobby sign at the back.
Yeah, well, the ones I had on the truck were tied together. And they look like they fall out together, yeah. So I used that idea.
We just need another marshal, please, on back corner by the RPM Hobby sign. And on number 4.
Mark Warren. Russell Nellis. Brendan George. Brendan Wade.
Lining up for the vintage A2 main. We've got Rustle on P1. Brendan Wade P2. Brendan George P3. And Mark Warren P4. And Brad Denning on 5.
Yeah, but that's not just point 2 over it. Yeah, that's
And we're off. Bit of a crash there for Brendan. Unfortunate to see. Russell's the first into the moguls, as I believe we call them. Looking smooth there, looking like there's plenty of grip out in that section. Coming over to the doubles, it's a tricky section. And Russell holds on to it for the first lap, crossing the line in a 40.9. Followed by Brendan Wade and Brendan George. Hot on his heels. Around the middle section of the track with 4 minutes left to go. Mark and Brendan having a bit of a scuffle there at the back. As Russell crosses the line again. Good clean racing from these two guys at the back here. There's not a thing between them. Unfortunately, a bit of a scuttle there for Mark. Russell's extended his lead out the front to 1.3 seconds is the last lap, but it looks bigger than that. Not now. Do we have a new change for our leader here? We've got Brendan Wade on P1 and Russell 3 seconds behind him. Brendan George following behind them. It's a big air there for Brendan. We've got another change of leader here. Russell passing again in first place, taking from Brendan Wade. 40.4 that last lap around for Russell. Wheelie over the middle there for Brendan. How cool is that? And coming through the doubles again, we've got Russell. Going for a single there, a bit more conservative as he crosses the line with a 40.4. Gap between him and Brendan Wade is 3.6 seconds. And we've got 1 minute 15 left on the clock. Ages still to go. Russell crossing the line there with a 45 seconds left on the clock, and we get a 7-lap run out of him. We're all pretty spread out here. Everyone's putting in their hot laps. Caution on the second corner there, Brad.
15 seconds left.
Big air there from Russ. 8 seconds on the clock. He's given us a victory lap.
5 more. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds.
And Brendan Wade, P2, locked in there. And we got 4 cars left on the track. And George coming across the line there, followed
Brendan
by
George
Brad
done.
Denning.
Brad Denning done.
Russell taking a front flip there. Single, single. And he crosses the line to take out the A2 main of the vintage.
Russell Mills done.
Well done, Russell. Well done, Brendan, Wade, and George. Alrighty, drivers, just as we get ready for the next round, I'm going to ask for a couple of marshals, please.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 8. Smokin' RC 110 2WD stock. E2 main.
Alrighty, we're getting ready for the Smokin' RC 110 two-wheel drive stock B2 main. Brendan Wade is on pole, followed by Jason Head and James White. Russ is running a shop all weekend and he's still out there marshalling for us. Let's give him a round of applause, guys. We got a legend here. Thank you, mate. Alrighty, guys, we need a couple more marshals here.
I might know that bloke. You can't count, mate.
I'd love another 4 marshals, please. Think I can count that high?
No, Rusty. What, right? I'll see myself for Ross because I'll see what all the skills are. Not next weekend after it, Ross. Could be my birthday.
Thanks, Kelly. Really need somebody on number 4, number 6, and number 1, please. Thank you, thank you. Gonna have to watch Marshall Point 1 not closely. Two more, please. At least 4 and number 1. Those are our 2 hotspots. Anybody at all that could jump on number 4, please, that would be much appreciated. Quicker we get those marshals out there, the quicker we can start and get out of the sun.
Damien Masson. Calvin Rockall. Brendan Witt. James White. Nedra Kara. Daryl Thorncraft. Stephen Thorncraft.
Thank you,
Jason
volunteers. I really appreciate it.
Rob Nicol.
All right, our marshals on number 10. I'm going to have to ask you to just watch number 1 as well, please. All right, guys, we can't start till we get somebody on 1, please. Please and thank you. One more lucky volunteer. Ah, thank you, sir. You are a legend. No, you are. My apologies. I looked before speaking. Thank you, Carly. And we're away for two-wheel drive stock B2 main. Looking pretty good so far. And a Kirsten. Watch out, guys. Caution. Caution. Clear. Thank you. Got a couple of green cars racing away from the pack here. Caution at the back. Thank you, Mark. Caution in the doubles, guys. And clear. And around for our first lap, we've got Brendan Wade on P1, James White P2, Andrew Carrick P3. Caution, guys. Caution in the first double. Thank you. Brendan and James out in front. 3.5 minutes to go. Coming over the last double to start his next lap. We've got Brendan Wade followed by James White. 3 seconds between them. Field spreading out now. We're about the halfway mark. Our leader's far away from everyone. Looks like third may still be in reach though. Starting his fourth lap, we got Brendan Wade in an RC10. Tumble for our leader there. As James goes through. Unlucky there. Can he catch him with 1 minute 40 seconds left? He's on there. Caution in the moguls. Clear. Oh no, another crash there for our leader. Unlucky there. James White remains in first. Six and a half seconds between the two. Had a drag race down into the first corner there. Caution in the doubles. Clear.
Seconds left.
Around comes Daryl Thorncraft. And our leader makes its way over the last double. And over the line for 30 seconds left to go.
30 seconds left.
This looks like it's the last lap. Caution in the doubles. Clear.
Seconds left.
Brendan closing in on James here. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. It's a race to the line here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As we go through the last back corner there over the doubles. And what a send from Brendan there.
Daryl Thorncraft done.
And he sticks it on his wheels. And
White done. Brendan White
James
done.
in P1 and Brendan in P2. What a fight at the end there. For the B2 main. And over the line, we've got Callan Rockwell in third place.
Damien Absalom done.
Followed by Damien Absalon in fourth.
All drivers are finished. Denver Carrot done.
Well done, drivers. And a huge shout out to our volunteer marshals there. Thank you very much for standing out in the sun. You all look great.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 9. Smoker RC 110 2WD stock. A2 main.
It's actually not too hot. It's not that hot.
All right, can we get marshals out to their positions, please? Then we get this one underway. Hey guys, you have to look for it after this round. We need to keep it going, otherwise we're going to be here till it's dark. I just need an extra volunteer marshal on number 2. Thank you guys. Let me get across the track. Alright guys, track is open. Take it easy on your warm-up lap. Bring it round and grid it up. Two-wheel stock A main number 2, brought to you by Smoke RC. Warm-up lap is underway. Remember guys, take it nice and easy. Alright guys, straightaway is closed. No more laps. Bring it across the loop and onto the grid, please.
Finnegan. Cooper DeBono. Chris Burke.
And good to see so many juniors in this race. 6, 7, 8 and 9 are all junior races.
Scott Hill. Matthew Flake. Nathaniel White.
It'll be Chris Burke off one. Had a bit of a rough one the last one. Michael Stone took the win. Matthew Flay 3. Nathaniel White finished 2nd in the last one. Scott Hill finished 3rd in the last one. Now it's all on the line here. Does this championship get decided now or in A3? I got all our drivers there. All our marshals are spread out paying attention. Thank you guys. Alright drivers, listen for the tone. Alright, A main number 2 is underway. Michael Stone had a look up the inside early. Had to back out of it. Gets it tagged by someone there. Couple cars going upside down. It's giving Chris Burke a bit of a break. Take it nice and easy, guys. It's only the opening lap. Cars jostling for position down the back. Oh, Chris Burke goes wide. Matthew Flay now to the lead. That looks like Michael Stone, A1 winner, down in 5th or 6th at the moment, but there's still plenty of time to go. Matthew and Chris out front. Chris goes full send, doesn't quite make it off. Oh, Will Aiken, block pass, takes off 2nd place, trying to get into 1st, doesn't quite have enough drive. So it's Matthew, Will, Chris. Chris makes a pass at the end of the straight, goes back up to P2. So the top 3 right together, 4, 5 and 6, not far behind. Oh, cars get together over in the air there. Will Aiken is our leader, one of our junior drivers. Impressive run here today. Oh, I need a marshal. Oh, they're all clear. All right, so it's Will Aiken, Matthew Flay, Scott Hill into P3. Scotty having another good start. So Will, Matthew and Scott over the back right section. So, oh, Will gets caught a little bit too much there. Matthew cases the jump, just manages to hang on to it. Will Aiken going for a tumble again. The order, Matthew, Scott Hill, Nathaniel White, Michael Stone, our top 4. So a bit of a rough start for Nathaniel and Michael, but both making it back up to our top 4. Will Aiken only dropping down to P5, still having a good run in this one with 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, Scott Hill almost rolls it through the moguls. Catches the pipe there, giving Matthew just a little bit more breathing room. Nathaniel, meanwhile, hunting him down. Will Aiken coming right up to the back of Michael Stone as well with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go. All our drivers sending it over the right side of the track, nice and big. Matthew just cases that double going onto the front straight. Not going to cost him too much. Scott Hill right there. Got a car upside down. It's Will Aiken going down the order. So Matthew, Scott, Nathaniel and Stone, our top 4. All drivers had a bit of a rough start. Trying to make up for it now. All equal through that little double single section onto the back straight. Well, Matthew gets it a little bit wrong. Scott Hill's closed right up. Nathaniel's right there too. So our top 4 very close together through the front section. Through the little ski jump. Double into the back corner. Getting close to the pipe there was our leader. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, Nathaniel just says that Michael Stone's all over his rear end. Oh, Matthew Flay drops down a couple spots. Michael Stone up 2 spots. Can't quite hang on to it though. So down the front straight. Battle for 4th. Michael Stone makes up a spot. Now into 3rd. Oh, he drops back down to 4th. Gets it wrong down the hill. The track is biting hard. Meanwhile, Scott Hill is our leader from P5 up to P1. Through the AstroTurf, onto the back straight. Takes it nice and easy through the step jump. Nathaniel pushing hard, trying to catch up to him. 1 minute 50 to go, drivers. 1:50 through the ski jump. Double. Not sending it quite as big this lap. Scotty gets it a little bit wrong. Nathaniel closes right up on him. Nice apex. Oh, Nathaniel backs out of it. Single through the double jump section. Down the front straight, Scott Hill, Nathaniel White, Matthew Flay, and Michael Stone, our top 4. Oh, our leader goes for a tumble. Nathaniel's right on him now. He gets back on his wheels, keeps it going. Matthew Flay going for a roll. Michael Stone now up to P3. No one wants to hang on to their position in this race. Oh, Nathaniel gets a little bit wrong through the double single. So our top 3 is reverse order from the last final. Scott Hill goes real close to the apex on the back jump section. So Scott and Nathaniel up on 2 wheels, pushing hard, trying to catch Scotty. Caution through the little tabletop on the right. The car stuck right on the pipe. Go wide, go wide, go wide. Still there, still there, still there. Marshall's on it. All right, Cooper, that'll be 4th place. Thank you. So our top 2 down the front straight, separated by about half a second. Both getting a little wing high over the jump down the hill. Nathaniel just catches the pipe. Doesn't hurt his time too much. Michael Stone still pushing hard. 45 seconds to go, drivers. This lap and potentially one more. So through the back jump. Oh, Scott gets it a little bit wrong. Doesn't make too much of a mistake though. Through the front jump section. Keep it nice and tight. Stoney's right there. Anything goes wrong between these two. 30 seconds to go. They're going to come across and start their final lap. Both drivers pushing hard. Scott just cased it. Nathaniel just cased it. Onto the front straight. Side by side. Scott, Nathaniel and Michael just there to pick up the pieces. We have 15 seconds to go. This is the final lap. Samuel Del Santo, the leaders will be the next cars on you. Please give them room. Thank you very much. Oh, Scott Hill gets it wrong. Nathaniel drives over him. Michael Stone up to P2. As we run out of time, race to the line drivers. Oh, Michael Stone going big. Nathaniel rolls it over. Michael gets stuck. Scott Hill to P1. No one wants to hang on the lead at the moment. We've got a couple of corners left to go. Michael Stone pushing hard, trying to catch up to Scott Hill. Over the double jump section they go. Michael goes wide, just cases the jump. Scott cases the jump, but Scott Hill, Michael Stone, our top 2. Nathaniel White coming through 3. Matthew Flay 4, and Chris Burke running at our 5.
All drivers are finished. Chris Burke done. Cooper DeBono done. Hamilton Hobbies 110 2 WD mod. Day 2 main.
Now, do I ask Will to borrow an X-ray shirt when I go on? I don't know. How was that, buddy?
Number 8. How many times have I marked?
Okay, exciting race there. The 2-wheel stock A2. Scott Hill taking it to a 3rd. So Scott and Michael both with a win each. Okay, so drivers from that last race coming out to Marshall now. We are moments away from getting this Campbelltown Hobbies 2-wheel mod A2 underway. Just wait for our marshals to take their positions. Okay, if we can get our marshals in position, please. Okay, Marshall looking good. Okay, track is open. Oh, okay, we need someone up the left corner at position 8, please. Just up position 8 is a free marshal spot, please. Okay, Campbelltown Hobbies 2-wheel mod A2 main up now. The order is Ari off 1, Seckold off 2, Cribben 3, Blair 4, Stu 5, and Brendan 6. The results from the A1 was Ari taking it out. So Ari looking to get another win here and close out the overall win.
Blair Wallace.
Hey, caution on the main straight. Cars are gridding up. Let's grid them up, guys.
Peter Sickle. Ari Butler. Brendan Tucker. Stuart McMahon.
Okay, we're just waiting for Stu to come in. Okay, we are locked in for Campbelltown Hobbies 2-wheel mod A2. We'll get this one underway. Drivers ready, marshals ready, watch your cars. Okay, underway, bit of wheel spin there from Seagull off the line. Bit of a mistake there at the back. Okay, our top three, Ari, Pete and Cribben going through the mogul section. So, in grid order at the moment. Pete having a look up the inside. Couldn't get it done though. Just not enough drive out of that corner. Ari still in the lead. Seagull touching a few apexes. Cribben in three. The top three clearing right out at the moment. They come around to the final lap. The final corner for the first lap. Seagull up in front. Okay, Seagull leading them through the mogul section they come. Going big, making that one work. Really nice move there from Peter. Made a decent amount of pace there. So Peter in the lead at the moment. Coming through the back right section now. Going big. So the order at the moment as they come over the line. Peter 1, Ari 2, Cribben 3. That time around, Peter with a 35.7, Ari a 36.6, Ben a 36.7. So the top three have cleared away at the moment. Further back, we've got Stu in 4, Blair in 5, and Brendan in 6. But the battle at the moment is up front. We've got Peter still leading as they come through the infield. Peter driving really well as he comes around to complete another lap across the line. Another 35.5, hot lap of the race. Ari with a 35.7. So the track, plenty of grip at the moment. Okay, the leaders will be coming up on Brendan very soon. So Brendan, caution. Okay, Brendan, that's Ben, yep. Okay, so the leaders, the top three released now. Clear track in front of them for the moment. Peter still out on the lead. Ari less than half a second behind at the moment as they come around the last part of the section. Okay, that time around, a little bit slower lap. Peter with a 37.1, Ari a 36.3. Mistake by Ari has allowed Peter a big gap now. So Peter a couple of second gap as he comes through the moguls. So Ari's now got Ben for company, battling for second and third. Okay, 2 minutes to go in this one. So Ben with about a 3 second gap. Back to Ari, Ben in 3. Okay, leaders coming around. Okay, Ari's caught on the pipe. Okay, so the order now. Peter 1, Ben 2, and Ari 3. Less than 2 minutes to go now. Thank you, Stu. Okay, so Peter coming around the infield now. Ben in 2, Ari 3. Peter coming around the last part of the section now. Crossing that time around a 36.6. So really consistent times here from Peter. Peter, nice little whip there over the big jump. So Peter in 1, Ben in 2, Ari in 3. Down to a minute to go now. So 1 minute to go. Campbelltown Hobbies 2-wheel mod A2. So at the moment, Peter in the lead, taking it to a third main with Ari winning the first. So all is going to come down to the last A3 at the moment. So 45 seconds to go. Peter with about a 3 second gap. Cribben on his roof. Oh no, Ari's gone straight into the back of him. That's very much going to work in Peter's favour. Probably now a 5 second gap. So Ben in 2, Ari in 3, coming through the moguls. Peter now with a very healthy lead. So Peter just needs to put this into cruise control. He's just coming around the last part of the section. This will be, so we've got 10 seconds to go. This will start Peter's last lap. It's going to be close as to whether Ari and Ben will make it across. I think they're just going to sneak across. So the leaders commencing their last lap now. Peter with a 5-second gap. Ari 2, Ben, a mistake there, back in 3. So Peter just has to cruise it. Peter's caught on a pipe. This is almost cost him the lead. So Peter still in the lead, but Ari right on his tail. This is a nail-biter right to the end here. Ari pushing hard right on the back of Peter. So they come down the final part of the lap. Peter sends it round the final corner, takes the win. Peter takes it and sends it into pit lane. Ari coming through for P2. Ben Cribben, P3. So Sekol taking it to an A3. Thank you, drivers.
Good drive, P. Well done, mate.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 11. Plate bearings 1/10 2 WD Stadium truck. 8 remain.
Alrighty, this will be our last heat for today for two-wheel drives. Last heat. Be holding a presentation after that. So let's see who takes its stop spot. We'll need a couple of volunteer marshals for this one, guys, please.
Simon Shaw.
It's looking like we'll need 2 or 3 volunteers, please. At least one more marshal, please. Anybody that can help out? Thank you. Thanks, Leon. Thanks, Carly over there too. Awesome. Track's open, guys. Drivers are making their way to the grids, warming up for the last A3 main of Stadium Truck. And we got Scott Hill back at it again. Can he do a clean sweep? Matthew Flay right behind him as always in P2. And Mark Warren starting P3. It's anyone's race.
Scott Hill. Chris Muffet. Lord Talcott. Mark Warner. Andrew Carroll. Matthew Flake. Stuart McMahon.
Alrighty, let's kick this off. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. And we're off. Nice clean start so far. Bit of a cartwheel here and there and a wheelie, but so far so good. Scott Hill charging away as always. Caution the moguls, guys. Yep. Scotty Hill, 39 flat that. He's taking a tumble there. Still plenty of space in front. Stuart McMahon in P2, Simon Shaw in P3, followed by Matthew Flay, Mark Warren, Corey, Darryl, Chris, and Andrew. Very close at the back here. Scotty's lead has diminished a bit here. Stuart's only 2 seconds behind him. 0.3 seconds to Matthew behind him again. As we're about 3 minutes left to go. There goes our leader. 39.2 that time. He's getting faster. Stuart McMahon 6 seconds behind him.
Yeah, I didn't see much over them, but I was sitting in the sun. So has that made a difference by sitting in the sun?
2 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. Matthew and Stuart cross the line there. 2 seconds between them.
Many events over the years. There we are, so you just
Big send there. Scotty with a massive lead of 9.7 seconds. Just about 1 minute left on the clock. Oh, we got a car stuck on the pipe there. Caution in the middle. Clear. Forty-five seconds left to go. Big air there for Scotty. Any seconds left to go. Looks like Scott's going to do another victory lap for us. Followed by Matthew Flay in P2, Stuart McMahon in P3, Mark Warren on P4. As we run out of time.
Matthew Flay done. Daryl Thorncraft done.
Matthew Flay finishing up.
Andrew Carrick done. Stuart McMahon done. Mark Warren done. Simon Shaw done. Corey Colcott done.
Yeah, we got Scotty coming across the line here. He's showing off now.
Scott Hill done.
Clean sweep for Scott Hill. Let's give him a round of applause, guys. Special thanks again to Play
All
Bearings
finished.
for sponsoring the Stadium Truck class. Speaking of sponsors, we could not put this event on without them. And just on cue, we've got the man himself, Russell, coming to show us how it's done in a vintage buggy. Make sure to check out the RPM Hobbies shop. Make sure you pick up a couple of raffle tickets if you like. Our sponsors have decked us out with all sorts of prizes. Let's support the companies that help support us.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 12. RPM Hobbies 110 2WD Vintage. A3 main.
I snuck through for another lap.
Last main for our vintage buggies today. Proudly sponsored by RPM Hobbies. Just waiting for our marshals to filter through. Thank you. Just before we kick this one off, if anybody could start preparing to volunteer some marshal time, please. We've got a big old heat coming up next with not too many drivers in this one. They would all appreciate your help, please.
Mark Warner. Brendan George.
We've
Russell
got
Nellis.
Russell on P1, Brendan Wade on P2,
Brad
Brendan George on P3, Mark Warren starting 4th, and Brad Denning starting 5th. Alrighty, everybody ready? And we're underway with the RPM Hobbies 110 two-wheel drive vintage A3 main. Big send over the top there by Brendan. Gets cut off there. Oh, we got a car upside down. Thank you, Marshall. Brendan kicking up some dust, trying to catch up to Russell here. We come around the doubles. Crossing the line for the first time. We've got Russell in P1. Brendan George in P2 and Brendan Wade in P3. Followed closely by Brad Denning. Oh, big jump over the top there. Brendan on Brendan action. Both Brendan's fighting hard here for our podium positions. Russell coming along around the line then with a 42 flat. Brendan George 43.3. Sorry, Brendan Wade 43.3. Brendan George 46.1. Handful of seconds between them. 3.5 minutes to go. Just over the halfway mark, 2 minutes to go. As Russell starts his next lap. And here comes Brendan Wade and Brendan George. Russell extending his lead there with the new fastest time, 41.2. Brendan Wade answering with his best favourite fastest time, 42.35. 6.2 seconds between them. Just about a minute and a half to go. Bit of a bumpy landing there for Russell. Looking good. 40.7 that time. Faster again. Alrighty, 1 minute left on the clock. A very spread out field at the moment.
45 seconds left.
Bit of a bobble there from Russ. Brendan coming across the line now. Mark holding on to
30
P4.
seconds left.
Brad Denning coming now with arguably the best looking RC10 out on track. I think
15
you'll agree.
seconds left.
Oh, and a bubble from there from Russell. He's landed it. We've got 8 seconds left on the clock. He's going to give us a victory lap.
3, 2, 1.
Cruise control mode there, Russ.
Brendan Wade's done.
Brandon Wade finishing up in P2. And Brendan George crossing the line in P3. Mark Warren cinching P4. And Brad Denning coming in P5.
Brad Denning
The
done.
man, the myth, the legend. Russ has done it, fellas.
All drivers are finished.
Well done to all our vintage drivers. Well, vintage cars, not vintage drivers.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 13. Smoker RC 110 2WD stock. P3 main.
We've got the B3 main of two-wheel drive stock up next. Gonna ask for one last push for our volunteer marshals, please. This is always a pain one.
Where do you want me, Brendo? Where are you going to crash?
Now, come on, guys, don't leave our volunteer marshal who's been out there every time without any friends. He doesn't smell that bad, I promise.
You smell you from here.
Volunteers? Come on, Charlie. Come on, Rusty.
Alrighty, just letting our marshals find their spots. We'd like another couple of people on 6, 8, and 9. Oh, we got an 8. Alrighty, I need another 4 volunteers, please, or our vintage class drivers out there. Let's help our B3 main drivers have the best race of their day. Triple C committee or members that are not doing anything, could you please head out? I would really appreciate the help. Thank you. Thank you for your help. We just need 2 more. Nath, Jimmy, anybody, please? Just 1 more. Who's ready for the B3 main of 2-wheel drive stock, sponsored by Smokem RC. Big thanks to Vinny there. While our drivers are finding their spots, we've got Brendan Wade starting in P1, Jason Head on P2, and James White P3.
Brendan Wade. Callum Rockhoff. James White. Damien Asnolin. Robin Cole. Jason Head. Daryl Thorncraft. Stephen Thorncraft. Andrew Kara.
Drivers ready, marshals ready, let's go. And we're away, Brendan Wade in first place, followed by Jason Head and James White. Bit of a kerfuffle there in the first jump. We got the 2 green machines up the front with another green machine going flying over the top there. Caution in the moguls. Thank you, clear. Caution, guys, caution. Thank you, clear. Going through the infield there. Making his way over the doubles. Managed to avoid most of the carnage. And crossing the line, we've got James White in P1. Damien Absalon up in P2 and Jason Head P3. Damien coming from the back of the grid to put it on P2. About 1.5 seconds between James White and Damien. Nicely done through the doubles there. Got a car under the pipe there in the doubles. Just be careful. Caution through the doubles. Caution through the doubles. All clear. Thank you. And that brings us to about 3 minutes left. We've still got James White on P1, Damien in P2, and Callan Rockwell up in P3. 44.9 is the best time for our leader. 43.2 for our fastest junior, Callan. As we come through to start another lap. James White still holding P1. Damien only 1 second behind him with 2.5 minutes left to go. Looks like Damien's edged his way in front here. Bunch of green machines behind him. Nicely done through the midfield there. Up over the doubles, we've got Damien in P1. Oh, James caught up on the pipe there. Crossing the line with a 43.3, followed closely by James White and Callan Rockwell. Damien from last on our grid up to P1. Can he hold for another minute and 45 seconds? Oh, he's had a tumble there. Stuck on the pipe there again. Thank you, Marshall. Which puts James in P2 and Cal in P1, Callan in P2. Callan crossing with a 41.8, the fastest lap of the race so far. James White very close behind him with 2 seconds. And another 4 seconds behind that we've got Damien. "45 seconds to go."
45 seconds left.
Our leader Callan coming through to start another lap. It's likely to be the last of this race.
30 seconds left.
James White coming up behind him with 4.5 seconds behind.
Seconds left.
15 seconds to go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As we run out of time, coming through the doubles.
End the carrot done. Daryl Thorncraft.
Daryl crossed the line here, and our
Callan Rockwell.
winner, Callan Rockwell, taking out B3 main of two-wheel drive stock.
James White done.
James White, couple of seconds behind him, followed by
Damien Nassau done.
Damien
Brendan Lee's done.
clinching P3.
Jason Head done. All drivers are finished. Robbie Cole done.
Alrighty. Looking to start the A3 main. Thank you, volunteer marshals, legends.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 14. Smoker RC 110 2WD stock. A3 main.
You guys heading out there? We'll need one more volunteer. Probably marshal spot number 2 seems to be the one that gets neglected. Thank you to all marshals for getting out there nice and quick. Yeah, down to A3 of Smoke Marcy, 1/10 two-wheel stock buggy. Michael Stone, Scott Hill with a first place each. Nathaniel White with second. It's going to come down to this final race as to who takes the championship. All right, drivers, track is open. All right, guys, straight is now closed. No more laps. Bring it round to the grid. All right, caution down the front straight. Cars are gridding up.
Cooper DeBono. Will Aiken. Chris Burke. Matthew Flay. Nathaniel White. Scott Hill. Michael Stone. Scott Marr.
All right, everyone's in their grid spots. All marshals are in their spots. Thank you, guys. Marshals look alive. Drivers, listen for the tone. All right, A-main number 3 underway for two-wheel drive stock at the New South Wales State Titles. Smoke Marcy, sponsor of this class. Nice clean start from Chris Burke, Michael Stone and Matthew Flay. Michael Stone looking for a move early. Going to give Chris a little bit of room. Doesn't want to park too early, make any sort of contact. Oh, brake checks there. Chris goes wide. Michael just kisses the inside there. Not going to drop him too many spots. So, Chris, Michael, Matthew, top 3 breaking away. Nathaniel White, P4. Much better start this one than our last final. So, all to play for here. Stone with a 1 and 2. Scott Hill with a 1 and a 3. Nathaniel White with 2 2s. So, down the line. Chris, Michael, Matthew, Nathaniel. The running order currently. Those drivers, couple of second gap over Will Aiken in P5. So Chris Burke through the tricky front section. Down onto the back straight, looking much more composed this one. Goes big, Michael Stone goes short. Michael's closed right up onto the back of Chris here. Chris goes wide, Michael goes up the inside. Don't know if Chris is giving him racing room here. Oh, Chris goes big. Michael gets the best of that one. Chris gets the worst of it. Matthew Flay now up to P2. Is that Nathaniel White? Nathaniel White cases the jump and goes around. So, Michael Stone now out front looking to secure this championship. Down the front straight battle for second. The 2 green and purple cars. Chris Burke with Matthew Flay, our second and third place drivers right now. Came together early in the last one. Cost both of them big time. So, through the double single. Second, third. Oh, Matt gets a little bit wrong. Gives a little bit of breathing room to Chris. Michael still going short out front. Chris going big. Oh, Matthew gets stuck on the pipe. Nathaniel up to P3. 3 minutes 15 to go, drivers. So Chris Burke now has no pressure directly behind him. Can push. See if he can catch up to Michael Stone. So Michael clears the double. Chris goes just around the edge of the double. No harm there. Still holds on to P2. But down the front straight. Nathaniel White right up the back of Chris Burke. Down the left side of the track. All drivers nice and clean through that very tricky part of the track. Jump has a weird kick to it, but all drivers getting through nice and clean. Nathaniel hunting down Chris Burke right now. Through the back jump section. Both drivers trying to catch Michael Stone. Different lines through that section. Nathaniel goes short, Chris goes long. Not much in between them though. We are 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Chris Burke nearly catches the pipe. Nathaniel just there, could have capitalised. No, still out front. Stone. Oh, Chris Burke catches the pipe. Nathaniel White to P2. Chris Burke, block pass, holds on to P2. Awesome recovery there from Chris at the end of the front straight. So, Nathaniel trying to make his way past. Michael Stone goes over. Our leader has gone over. Marshall gets there. Oh, nearly steps on second place. Nathaniel White now. So, Chris, Nathaniel, Michael Stone, Matthew Flay, our top 3. So, still all to play for. 2 minutes to go. Chris Burke, TQ man, didn't quite have the luck come finals. Nathaniel White been there or thereabouts, just hasn't quite been able to capitalise on certain mistakes from people. Michael Stone still holding down P3. Think that's all he needs to do at this time. Come across the line. Chris, Nathaniel and Michael Stone, our top three. About a straightaway gap. Oh, is that Chris Burke going over? Now Nathaniel White, 2P1. Michael Stone, 2P2. This will possibly shake up the order. We'll see as they come across the line. Nathaniel gets a little bit size. Michael Stone hunting him down. 1:20 left to go, drivers. 1:20 left to go. Another 3 laps at this pace. Michael Stone goes sideways. Gives up a little bit of breathing room to Nathaniel White. Chris Burke right there behind him though. So Chris trying to make up for some earlier mistakes. Nathaniel just cases the double. Michael Stone closes that gap down just a little bit more. 40.6 to a 39.6. Closes in a full second. Down the left side of the track with 50 seconds left to go. Michael Stone all over the back of Nathaniel White now. They come nose to tail through the front section. Double, single, side by side. Michael having to brake check. Michael gets a little bit sideways. 40 seconds left to go. Chris Burke's dropped out of this one now. See if he can catch back up. They're going to come around and start one more lap after this one. At the moment, still Nathaniel, Michael, Chris, Will Aiken in P4 out there by himself at the moment. Thank you, Cooper. So our leaders come across the line to start their final lap. We'll come down to the end of this one. So Nathaniel White, Michael Stone made it through for another lap. Chris Burke just comes across the line for P3. Will Aiken's still... Oh, Will Aiken's dropped down. Now Matthew Flake with P4. Nathaniel Guy gets it wrong. Michael Stone to the lead as the time expires. Race to the line, drivers. He will be finished. Michael Stone just has half a lap away to bring this one home. Take it over the back jump section. Both drivers nice and clean. Michael Stone over the double. Nice and clean. Both drivers land on top. Nathaniel a little bit tighter. Michael Stone cases the jump. Nathaniel White rolls it. Michael Stone across the line. Your state champion for two-wheel drive stock.
It's working.
All drivers are finished. Downhill done.
Hold on, Stoney. Let's get you for a second, mate.
1 second.
1 second. How was that, mate, coming back from on-road?
Yeah, it's taken me, I think I did 14 batteries yesterday, and it's good. It feels good to be back. Enjoying it. This track, obviously, it does mean a bit here because this is where Alfred started for me many, many years ago. I remember Ari questioning whether I actually wanted to buy an 8-scale buggy and come out here and race, but I think it's the best thing we did because now he brings a series here for 8-scale every year, and yeah, it's really good.
Awesome, mate.
And you know, Ben Cribben for allowing such events to be held. So yeah, it's really good.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Good on you.
Smokem, two-wheel stock champion, New South Wales champion. Okay, just as the action dies down a bit now, we've got our last race of the day. This is the Campbelltown Hobbies two-wheel mod A3, and it's a nail-biter. So we've got Ari Barkla, winner of A1, Peter Seckold, winner of A2. We're just waiting for our marshals to come out onto the track. So this is our RPM New South Wales state titles. Two-wheel drive day coming to a close. Tomorrow we've got our four-wheel drive day. Okay, marshals are in position. Okay, track is open. Okay, car's just coming onto the track now. So our order for this last race, grid order, is Ari 1, Peter 2, Ben 3, Blair 4, Stuart 5, and Brendan 6. So the drivers are going to be watching in this race. Ari Barkla driving X-Ray in the blue and white car in P1. Peter Seckold also driving X-Ray in the multicoloured rainbow yellow, blue, orange, green, whatever colours you like. Starting in P2.
Brendan Tucker. Ben Cribbin. Peter Settle.
Okay, front straight is closed. We're gridding up. Front straight is closed. Now let's get this grid locked in.
Ari Butler.
Okay, just waiting for one more car to take their spot on the grid to get this race underway.
Stuart McMahon.
Okay, grid is looking good. We'll get this one underway. Drivers ready, marshals ready, going on the tone. Okay, race is underway. Campbelltown Hobbies, 2-wheel mod A3 main. Ari leading them out. Peter right on his tail. Ben Cribbin 3. Coming through the moguls for the first section. Really tight between the top three there. Peter having to check it up so he didn't run into the back of Ari. Oh, Peter trying an inventive line there around the outside. Just couldn't make it work. So Ari holds on to the top spot. Peter 2. Ben right there as well. Ben going big, making a bit of time up. So the top three coming around the last corner now. Complete their first lap. So Ari has got 1, Peter 2, Ben 3. Coming down the main straight through the first jump section. Super tight between the top three here at the moment. So just a reminder, Ari took A1, Peter took A2. So the top 2 drivers all to play for. Okay, Ari leading it through the infield now. A minute down in this race. Oh, a bit of a mistake by Ari. Opens the door, but Peter doesn't go through. Oh, Peter, nice move on the last corner there. Drag race down the main straight. Ari just holding on to that first spot. Okay, that time around. Peter with a 36.2. Ari with a 36.6. Through the mogul section they go. Ari still with a very narrow lead over Peter. Ben not out of it yet, back in third as well. So one mistake by the 2 leaders and Ben is going to swoop through and take that top spot. Ari holding those apexes, keeping the door closed shut. Going big on the last corner. Ari leading them down the straight. 2 minutes down now, 3 minutes to go. Ari still with a very narrow lead. Less than a second back to Peter. Ben another second and a half back. Through the moguls they come. Ari keeping it tidy. Parking it nicely on the apex. Peter going wide, losing a bit of time there. So Ari with a half a second gap now. Coming towards the end of the lap now, the jump section. Ari super clean on the apexes. He's got a really good line on that last corner. Okay, Ari, the second and a half gap now. That time around, Ari 35.4, Peter a 36.3. Okay, the top 3 just coming through a back marker, thank you. So next up the road, Brendan, you've got the leaders coming up on you very shortly. So Ari still holding a lead here. Peter still in 2. Brendan, you've got Ben Cribbin behind you. Thanks, Brendan. Okay, Ari leading them down the straight. That time around, the 36.1, Peter a 36.3. Okay, 2 minutes to go in this one now. So Ari holding the lead at the moment through the moguls. Bit of a check up there. Allows Peter to close up onto the back. Through the infield they go. Ari still with a second lead. Ben a couple of seconds back in third. Coming around to complete their lap now. Super clean through the last part of the lap across the line. Ari a 36.4, Peter a 36.2, making up a couple of tenths there. So over the big jump they come. Through the moguls, Peter making a mistake. That's going to cost him a little bit of time, not too much. Ari really neat and tidy on the AstroTurf hairpin there. Can be tricky there to hold the apex. Ari out to probably a 2 second gap now. Keeping it nice and clean. Coming around down the main straight now. Nice clean lap that time around. 35.4 from Ari. Hot lap of the race there. So Peter not out of this. Probably 2.5 seconds back at the moment. So less than 30 seconds to go. So they will finish,
30 seconds left.
they'll complete this lap and then have one more after that. So Ari keeping it nice and clean here. Just holding that gap, hitting every apex.
15 seconds
Really good
left.
driving by Ari as he comes down the main straight. This will start his last lap. We're counting down 10 seconds to go here. So the leader's on their top lap now.
3, 2, 1. Play
Right.
almost done.
Couple of seconds gap now between Ari and Peter. Ari just coming through the infield now. Time has expired, so
Brendan Tucker done.
Ari coming around, singling the last one, keeping it nice and safe, bringing it across the line. Across the line comes Ari Barkler, your Campbelltown.
Take 3 then. Overall, please check off. Take place 2. Second overall,
I did that for him. I was ready for the two.
overall. Congratulations to Ari Barclay. You will model.
What are you waiting here for, mate?
Oh, you know nothing?
Yeah, how was that, Mr. Barkler, after the Worlds?
Nice and relaxing. Nice and relaxing. Really good time. Ben and Scott convinced me to come. I wasn't coming. I'm like, I'm not racing for the rest of the year. But they said they're coming, and we had a pact that we're not going to change the car. And we're just going to have a really fun weekend away. Unfortunately, Ben decided to make, I think it was about 3 changes. Like me? Yeah. He made about 3 changes, so I made those 3 changes, and the car's good. And we just roll around, have a bit of fun. Yeah, good racing with Peter. He did really well this weekend, kept it on his wheels most of the time. And yeah, like I said, it was good fun.
Awesome, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.